Alright everybody, I made a video and then it just went to hell. So, I'm just going to show you what I did. The rest of my onions that I had grew and harvested. I'm wearing glasses because it's just a little too bright out here, even though there's nothing but clouds. So, sorry. Oh my goodness, where am I? There we go. So, I put my onions, I cut them, and I put them on a dehydrator. Okay? Reason why they're on a dehydrator is because I'm going to dehydrate them. When I dehydrate them, if I'm ever making stew or soup and I need onions, I can just take a couple out, boop, and throw it in the soup. Same thing. So you can either have fresh or you can have dehydrated. Now I'm gonna try to show you this without my camera goofing up. See, that's my garlic, because I thought it was onion and I took it out the ground. Shouldn't have, but that's my garlic. Here's the onions. Get a little, there's my onions there. See them suckers? Beautiful, aren't they? I got 2 full trays of that, and this is my last tray. Okay, now you're gonna say, sorry about the hands, you're gonna say, Angela, what you gonna do with them onions when you're done? Okay, let me tell you, if you grow a whole bunch of onions, you don't have to worry about going to the store to get no more, because I saw onion for $1.28 for one. Bell pepper, 68 cents each. Let me tell you something, it's getting out of hand. They charging you each for stuff. That's crazy to me. So I got my trusty dehydrator. Top, I'm gonna put that up there. But I am not going to dehydrate these in the house. I have a chair that I'm going to put outside and put the dehydrator on top of the chair and plug it in outside, because there is a plug. Because you don't, bad enough when you're cutting up onions, you got them smelling. Oh my goodness. And by the way, if I didn't tell you, I'm your friendly neighborhood California Mojave gardener. Please like and share this video. Now, with these onions, now look, if you can't grow onions, don't trip. They're the easiest thing to grow, but if you just cannot grow them, go to the store, find you some onions that are really good, that are cheap, or they can be bad and be cheap. You can cut off the bad part and still use them. And then put them in your dehydrator and dehydrate them. Now, when I run out of onion powder, this is what your onions look like. This is what they look like. See? These are all dehydrated. These are all dehydrated onions. Okay? I know they look funny, but I can take them and just put them in soups or if I'm making bone broth or vegetable broth and I don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? And I don't have any onions offhand, I could take these out. They rehydrate. You just got to leave them in there a little bit. They'll rehydrate. If I need onion powder, I put them in my NutriBullet. Blend them down to powder and put them in my canister that says onion powder. It makes more sense to do your own seasonings and vegetables because you know what's in them. I don't have nothing artificial in them. I do not use Miracle-Gro. Sorry, but I do not use it. I use regular Kellogg's potting soil. The reason why I use potting soil is because of the raised bed. You don't want to use potting mix. Okay? That will get very dense and very compacted in your garden. So I use what's that? Kellogg's raised bed potting mix.
because it's got all the nutrients and everything in there. But I always add extra because I'm just extra. I also put a lot of peat moss in it so that it stay nice and fluffy. And then I plant whatever I'm going to plant in there. And then basically I just water it and let it do its thing. I don't have to feed it because I have so much nutrients in there, but I like to go ahead and hit it with some 511 just in case, especially if I see that it's kind of flopping, looking down and out. I'll go get me some 511, mix it with some water and put it in there, and the very next day they'll be going, instead of being like this, they'll be like, "Hi, Angela," you know. So I just wanted to show you what we do with the onions. Oh, and I write, excuse me, I'm working with one hand here. That's why the thing is everywhere. I write onions. You seeing it backwards maybe. So 7/24/22. That's the day after I process them, because they're gonna take a while. Take about 6 hours or so. I just leave them. I don't worry about them. I come back to them later. Then I unplug it. I take the top off and let it cool off. You got to let them cool off in your dehydrator. Okay? You got to let them cool off. Once they do, you can put them in a mason jar. I put this top on it. I write down date. And as you can see, the top doesn't come off. Why? Because I vacuum sealed it. I put the top on, I put the vacuum seal on there, I put my little vacuum sealer vacuum on there, and I sucked all the air out of it. That's what you want to do. If you don't have a vacuum sealer, put one of them oxygen absorbers in here. You can put in an oxygen absorber and put the top on it and put the ring on it and put it down good and give it a couple of days to suck the air out. And then if you can pick it up like this, you can go ahead and take your ring off. You always want to take your ring off. Reason why is because you don't want to get a false seal. Come think about it. I need to go underneath there and pull out everything that I have dehydrated. Would you like to see that? I can show it to you right quick. Okay, I'll be back. All right. You can't see me. I'm here, but you just can't see me. Let's see. How's that? I got a lot of stuff here. You still can't see me, but I'm there. All right. You're going to see some vegetables discolored. That's because I did not blanch them in baking soda and water. So that's why they're discolored. But I didn't know that before I started to preserve food, okay? Because I don't care about how it looks. I just care about if the nutrients is there, if the taste is there. So let's go through this. All right. Since we have this up, this is zucchini. Okay? Zucchini 8/28/21. See that? And it's still good because the seal did not bust. All right. These are red peppers, red bell peppers that I grew. I just left it with one of these tops because I was planning to use it and I didn't get around to it, so I am going to vacuum seal that. Then we have some dehydrated vegetables. This was 8/21. Here we go. So we got some carrots, some peas, some corn, and some green beans. Dehydrated. Still is still good. Here's another one. Still is still good. Sorry the camera's showing dark, y'all. I got me some straight up green beans. Still good. That's the same day, 8/21.
Here's some rice. 821, dehydrated, seal is still good. Here's another one. This was October 21st. Still good. Matter of fact, you can't, looking at them, you can't tell the difference. They're still the same. All right. Then I have some chocolate mint tea that I dehydrated. So I can just add water. Same day, well, the same month, 8/21. Then we have, here's where the discoloration comes in. These are celery leaves, the leaves off the celery. It's discolored, yes, because like I said, I didn't do the blanching. I didn't feel like doing, I didn't want to do the blanching, it was too late. These are December 21, test the seal. Seal is still good. All right, got some more dehydrated peas. August 21. So let me set that over there with the onions. Then we're gonna go to the chives of the green onions. Green onion chives, I just left them long. This was July of 21. Then I have some dehydrated carrots. I have some dehydrated celery. Yes, discoloration, I told you. December of 21. Then April of 21, I have a half a gallon of, you can't see, but there's mushrooms in there. This one is also April 21. I have in here potatoes. You say, Angela, how did you do the potatoes? I don't remember. I just got down with the get down. I cut them and I immediately dehydrated them, I think, or I cooked them and then did it. I don't remember. But they're ready to go in stews. This I grew. These are cherry tomatoes. I grew all of these. This is 9 of 21. Okay? Then I have stevia leaves for tea, for coffee. These are 8/21. I was doing a lot of stuff in 8/21. This is Jamaica, that you can make tea out of it, or punch. This one isn't sealed. Why? Because I opened it. I also opened up this. This is the powder of the Jamaica. I always keep some powder to make punch. I used, so I took the seal off. I gotta put the seal back on. Then we start getting to, this is asparagus, for if you want to make, it's been sitting a minute. There we go. Seal, still good. This is asparagus powder. If you want to make asparagus soup and then add cheese in it, you can. This is also asparagus. There we go. This is also asparagus, just powdered. These both were 8/21. Then, here we go. Sticky rice. I heard you cannot can